Hi, welcome to a lovely sunny evening down here at the plot. It's a little bit windy, but it's still really nice. So I'm going to take you through an update. I've got most of the veg out now, so I'll show you what I've done. So this is the wildlife area. Don't really do much here. It's full of little tadpoles and frogs in the pond. So I've got rhubarb, blackcurrants, some strawberries at the front here. Let's have a look. I did create a bee hotel and it looks like we've got some residents. Yeah, you can see that I'm chuffed with that because I've created, I can easily pull this out. These are cardboard tubes you can pull out to check on the bees. There we go. So let's have a walk over to the asparagus bed. So plenty of asparagus showing now. I've got to do some harvesting tonight, and I'll show you something else that I've been doing down here if you can see it. It's the odd samphire seedling that's growing. They've not done too well because I did crumble lots of flower heads along here, but they've struggled. The odd ones popping up, and obviously samphire and asparagus are the same family, so I thought they'd do okay. And I did treat it with salt, which asparagus don't mind. So there's the odd one popping up. Yeah, it's not as much as I thought, to be honest. So this is the kids' patch. So I've created this arch structure. This is a cheapy old arch which I've reinforced. Should be just about strong enough. It's fairly well protected from the wind in this area. So Ollie wanted loofahs this year, so we got some loofahs out. I've got some more in the greenhouse. I just wanted to put these out to see what happens. Sugar snaps around the perimeter. Cucumbers. Market more they are, so they do well outside. And I've got some space for melons. What else have I got? Melons, yeah, more loofahs, so melons and loofahs. Strawberries there, and you can see secondary roofing waters the strawberries there. So we've got some leftover, I think these are sugar snaps, so I've just put them there with some more roofing here to collect the water. So I'll walk down here. So spuds, these are first earlies, Charlottes, and along here these are my mains, Desiree. Because last year we had the drought, my spuds struggled. The slugs followed the moisture, and look, what's that? Is that mayfly? Yeah. You have a rest, mate. You've had a busy day. Yeah, so Desiree is supposed to be a really good potato for drought conditions, so I've put that up this year. Some sweet peas here. My onions are doing well, but I do need to weed them. So these are from seeds, and they've all done well. I did feed them with what is it? It is something of phosphate. Sulfate of phosphate, no, super super phosphate, I think it is, the one that's good for roots. So yeah, I've fed them with that, so it's given them a good boost. But yeah, I do need to weed. I've also got some carrots in some of the rows as well. So yeah, that's the onions. So yesterday I planted out tomatoes and beetroot. I need to water the beetroot, they're not looking that great. It's been a very hot day today. So these tomatoes I saved from seed. I was given a really tasty Italian tomato last year, so I thought, yeah, I'll save the seed. So God knows what variety it is, but it's a kind of a smaller version of Costoluta Fiorentino. It's a bit of a beefsteak, but smaller, but it's really tasty. So look forward to that. One of the plot neighbours gave me loads of this Calendula marigolds, so I've interplanted that. Looking a bit sad. Hopefully they'll perk up. So what are they lots of pumpkins around different patches. The 100 weight pumpkin makes the best pumpkin pie, so I've got loads of them. Sweet corn, this is lark, is it? No. Swift sweet corn. There's a couple of courgettes. My dwarf beans, they're doing all right. Some I've sown from seed, I just sown directly. These are the smaller ones, and the larger ones I've just planted out from modules. Peas are doing all right. Sticks and this contraption. Much prefer the look of the sticks, but there we go. Garlic's a bit iffy. I think I'm going to get some, so I'm quite happy, but there's a few dodgy looking ones. But yeah, as I said in my last video, I do expose the bulb to get the size, and of course it helps dry it out as well. So there's a lot that's coming on, but there's some dodgy looking ones, of course, the old split ones. Still use them, and I don't think I've had any leaf miner this year. Fingers crossed. A brassica cage. So lots of cauliflower, cabbage, sprouts. It's a dinosaur kale, isn't it? Cavillo Nero. I also got some peas, broad beans. I thought, why not, you know? The netting's going to protect the peas, and you can see the netting has. And we've got some Mange 2, Rodney, Mange 2, Shiraz. And so this is sweet corn. This is incredible sweet corn, and loads of pumpkins around it. Hopefully they'll weave in between the sweet corn and suppress the weeds, hopefully. So yeah, I've done a video on this as well. This is what I use on every pumpkin, courgette. One with massive leaves that you forget where the roots are. So the cane marks where the roots are. This makes it easy to water. So you just come along with your watering can, put the water in here. You can also shove loads of comfrey leaves in here. It'll eventually drip and feed the plant. So yeah, I do like this little contraption. Of course, if it rains as well, it's above the leaves and it'll collect the rain and get it straight to the roots. So yeah, I've painted that. Yeah, it's my invention. So runner beans. So this is well exposed, this plot, from the wind. So I can't have normal bamboo cane structures, it just gets smashed up. So this is quite strong, you know, the wind comes this way, so this protects the sweet corn as well. That was the thinking of having that there. And then of course my flower bed is always at the front. Sweet peas, the gladioli and the alliums are out now. Looking marvellous. Marigolds at the front. We've got some asters. Dahlias. Fingers crossed. I left the dahlias in and mulched it with coir mulch chips. So some of them are coming up. I'm a little bit worried though, they're behind. And my labyrinth's not come up yet. And that's my favourite, so I'm not too sure about that. Planted the golden sunflowers at the back, the pom-pom variety. Really nice. So yeah, that's the plot tour. Hope you enjoyed it, and leave some comments. Cheers, bye.